Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're picking up where we left off last time with Die in the Dungeon. We'll see if I can win this run. So, where we last left off, we were facing off against this enemy here, which seems to be substantially larger than the other guys we were facing. So let's just take a look at the map real quick, just to get an idea of what's going on. That looks spooky. Alright. So things may be ramping up here. We'll see how it goes, but we're going to do our best. As you can see, our defense die cost -1, so that's pretty good. Now let's see what this guy does. The enemy is targeting your weak spots. What does that mean? My weak spots? Weak spot. Place die on all these die slots to reduce the attack value of the enemy. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see here. So we got a +1 with this shit. So if we put everything on these slots, it'll reduce his attack. Okay. At the same time, we could just full block using this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's try to do this, probably. Let's go... if I do this. Go like that. It's +9, and I full blocks right there, and then this... right? And then we still have 1 energy left over, yeah. So, is there a way to target this to double boost it? Let's see here. Yeah, there is. Okay. So that deals 11 damage right there. That's pretty good. And we full block. I think that's pretty much optimal right there. Alright, let's go ahead and send it. Alright, finish. Boom, hit him for 11. We take 9 on the backswing, which means nothing. Alright. So now he's attacking for 9 again, and here's our weak spots up here now. This time I can only block for 1 by default. Alright, what can we draw into? We can draw into more attacks only. Alright, so this is the retry die. So let's go ahead and re-roll this, because it's at its lowest anyway. Re-roll it up to a 6, so it deals 11 damage now, because of our mercenary license right there. This deals 0. This blocks for 1. So we're still looking at taking a good amount of damage, but we can fill these all in, right? So let's see what happens when we fill these in. So I put 1 there. I put 1 there. And then I could put 1 there. And now he's only attacking for 4. So we will still take damage here, but we're taking less damage. Should I try to draw into... well, there's a 50-50 chance that I draw into a die that I can't play anyway. Or a dice... yeah, die that I can't... I'm trying to get the plural right. God damn it. Although I could swap that out for... well, no. This one costs 2 already, right? I mean, I could swap out the block, because we're only blocking for 1. Anyway. I don't know, I think there's going to be a better opportunity to use this draw later. So instead, I will just send that, I think. That's good enough. We deal 12 damage here. And we take 3 on the backswing. But we have the potential to still heal here, like right here. We got +1 now. So if I boost it, it'd be +2. We still get 2 heal at the end of the round, which means that we can potentially still get our, you know, our dopamine. So yeah, as long as I heal for 1. So let's just fill in the slots. So this won't... notably, this will not fill a slot, I think, because it's a flash die, I believe. But I think we could just kill him here anyway. Because yeah, these are already dealing 13. So all I need to do is let's go ahead and boost this. So now we're gaining 2. And I mean, I just have to kill him immediately like this, right? There we go. Alright. Good stuff, and then we get our full health again. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. Alright, terrain D6. What does that do? Apply a +3 boost to the slot it is used on. Permanently? Or is that like until the end of the next turn? Alright, well let's look at this one. Basic glass lethal. Deal 3 damage to the target enemy. If this dice contributes to a kill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Okay. That's okay. What does this one do? +4 block. Costs 1. It costs 1, but it'll be free with our building blocks here, which seems pretty good. Let's group. Gain +1 extra value for each dice on the board next to it. That seems pretty good. Alright, so I think it's between these two for me, because I want to test this one out, but I mean, this seems pretty good. It's going to be reduced by 1 from our building blocks, I believe, unless that's already taken into account here, but it's a 6-sided die, so I think it only costs 1. And then, because it's going to be free, we can place more die around it. Dice around it, so... We could skip also here, but I'm going to take this one. We're going to see how this does. Alright. Now, we can go fight more, or we can go to, like, unknown tiles here. I kind of want to see what the elites are like on this floor. So, let's try to figure out what our path is going to be. So, we could get 2 elites if we follow the upper path. We only get 1 elite if we follow the lower path. We have the opportunity to opt out in case, like, this first elite battle is really tough for whatever reason. So I think I want to go up. The question is, do I want to go through here? If I go through here, I'm doing all battles until I get here. If I go up this way, I get some question marks, which sounds a little bit more interesting. I mean, I still don't really know the value of a question mark over a battle at this point, but, you know, we have to learn that by playing more. Although, so if I go down, though, I have the opportunity to go to a rest tile before the elite, which might be good. Whereas up here, I do not. I would have to go... So this way it could be more brutal, even though this one has more battles. So I think in that case, I'm going to go down. This gives us the most flexibility, because, I mean, if I want to go this way for whatever reason. So let's just go here. Let's try that out. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so we got 3 guys now. So I've seen this guy before. He keeps this ant die here. This guy, resilient modifier. The enemy can only be killed when dealt an accurate kill. Accurate kill. Deal exactly as much damage as the enemy's remaining HP to kill it. Oh, that sounds kind of tough. And he's attacking for twice now. This guy just deals 2. Alright. And this guy takes up one of our slots here. Alright, well, let's think about this. So our mirror dice aren't doing anything for us. I think we definitely want to draw here. I believe. Let me just think here. So right now we're taking 12 damage back this way. So I think I want to draw. So we get more attack. This is a splash attack. Meaning that we'll deal 2 damage, but it costs 2. So what if I do this? Oh, if I boost this, it boosts his attack. Okay, that's good to know. All right. All right. Let me think here. So I think I want to boost. Potentially go for the double boost. I could do that. So this gets double boosted, and now I can full block there, right? I full block there, and then I can boost attack there. That one's free. And then this one is the splash, which I can put here. And now let's figure out who we want to target. Who do we want to target here? I think it'd be good to get rid of this guy, because this guy has some nonsense going on with exacties or whatever. Oh, we're only taking 8. Never mind. 8 here. Or no, it is 12, because this guy's attacks for 8. Oh shit, yeah, okay. So I mean, we want to take this guy out then, actually. Realistically, because he's attacking us the hardest here. These other guys are kind of chumps. So even though we have to get exacties, we might as well start working towards that, I think. Oh, we target him and it reduces his attack anyway. So that's 6, 8, 11. Yeah, so we're still full blocking. Yeah, let's do it like this. That seems pretty good. Alright, cool. And then we end up full blocking everything. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, let's see what our opponents are doing here. Same shit as before. Okay, so now I have this, which is an area attack. Which will deal 3 damage to all enemies because we get -1. This one's the reroll. We don't want to reroll that, do we? So... I don't think I could kill this guy this turn, unfortunately. We can kill this guy. Which is pretty decent there, right? Pretty decent. By putting the 11 on that, that's gonna take up, okay, let me think here, though. What if I okay, if I re-roll this one into a 4, that would be 6 damage to that guy, which is still... Well, okay, well, let me think. Okay, so I can pump this up by 3, which brings me to 6. I could re-roll this one, but then we can't use both of these because this one deals... This one's cost 2 energy anyway. This is a tricky one. Alright, I'm liking this. So, I think what I need to do here is I think I just go for the block, soak up as much damage as I can, and then we can kill this guy here. We end up taking, okay, so if I do it like this... Well, it doesn't really matter who we target, right? Because this is an area die. Yeah. So this is just to reduce the most damage, so I should just aim at this guy. So that'll be 6, 9, we're blocking 5, and then this guy dies. Alright, that's not the worst. We'll be able to heal later, potentially. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So yeah, we end up taking a little bit of damage there, but there wasn't really much I could do about that. So now he's at 2. Unfortunately, our +1 takes us out of killing this guy range here. But I could poison him. Let me think here. Can only be killed when dealt, so deal exactly as much damage as the enemy's remaining HP to kill it. So I think maybe the Toxic might deal damage to kill this guy. That's only going to be after he attacks me. So we may want to focus on killing this guy first. Which we're dealing 3 with this one. I can draw. Let's draw. So now we get more block. Okay. We don't get any boosts. We get some more block now. If I so choose to accept it. So, let's think here. Let me re-roll this one too. Alright, this one's 4. This is 5 now. So this exactly kills this guy. If we would choose to accept that, and then I can block. We end up taking a lot of damage there, though, is the only thing. Which I think is unavoidable, right? Well, I could do... Okay, how about I do this? How about I try this? We do this. The Toxic... Let me look at the next, draw. I'm just thinking, we have the opportunity to deal exacties on this guy. We might just want to take that. Is what I'm wondering. Yeah, this is a good question. I mean, the benefit of doing that as well is that we get to target this guy still, which reduces the damage we're taking. I think that's what I want to do, unfortunately. I think I want to block like this, to block 4, and then deal exacties on this guy. Oh shit, it brings him back to his full health? What? It didn't say he'd go back to full health. I thought he just wouldn't die. Alright, well, you live and learn, I guess. Well, fuck me. Okay. Alright, well, I had no idea that's how it worked. I don't really know what I could have done about that. It didn't say it would, like, loop back around. That's fucking bullshit, but, well, there you go. There you go. We're learning. It's all good. Alright, let's do this. Let's go like that. And then now... I mean, we still get to aim at this guy. Man, we're getting our shit pushed in by this guy. Alright. So, note to self, don't do what I did. Okay. So, this kills this guy. Alright, so we get a kill with this. Let's go ahead and, all our mirrors are coming up 0. That's kind of annoying. Let's go like this. Let's go boost. No, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna kill him anyway. But we can just do this. Doesn't matter. Alright. So now we're blocking 6. We're gonna kill this guy like that. Alright. We're still doing okay, even though we made that mistake there, but you live and learn, as I said earlier. Alright, so... now I can, full block like this, I think, right? Yeah, let's just full block like that. Oh, we still get more... wait, what? Oh yeah, these are free. That's right, that's right. Alright, cool, cool. Wait, is one of this... is this the group one? Oh yeah, it is group, too. Alright, I forgot. I gotta remember to do that. So, I mean, it doesn't matter, because we're full blocking. Although, can I get away with not... like, if I do that, and, nah, not really. Okay, so let's just do that. But then I could still... what if I go like this? That's 5. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Because it's a flash, so we get to use that. And then now I can move that there. Alright, there we go, there we go. Alright. Heal a little bit. We're not going to get to full health again here, but, you know, that's how it goes. Alright, so this is gonna... that's exacties right there. Alright. Exacties, because that's 6. So let's do that. Alright, thank God. That was a little bit bullshit. I don't think it really implied that it would, like, loop back around. That's pretty brutal. But what can you do? Alright. So we get another group die. This one's gonna cost 1. Which is pretty good. Once again. It's pretty good. Basic... oh, this is double dip, though. I mean, I think double dip is really good. And it's lethal, and it's a D8. Yeah, this seems like a really good one. I think double dip is a very, very good keyword. Retain property. Won't be discarded from hand if unused at the end of the turn. That's also pretty good. That's kind of like a delayed double dip, if you think about it, right? Honestly, that might be the move, actually. This one costs less. You get to retain it. Which means I can use it when I want to use it. And that costs a lot. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. I just want to see how the terrain works, too. Alright, let's go down here. Alright, here we go, here we go. Okay, mistakes were made in the last one. Ah, we got another one of these guys. Cool. Alright, neutralizer. The actions of the next enemy will be blah blah. So these guys are kind of pushovers. This guy's tough, as we established earlier. Do I want to draw here? We can get... yeah, I want to draw. Alright, there we go. Okay, so... we're looking at taking, 9-11 damage right there. 9-11. Never forget, never forget. Alright, let's do that. And we can do that. That's 9. We put this here, and then we don't need to boost this one. Although I can also use this right now. And it's a flash die. Alright, so flash is more useful than I was giving it credit for. Because now it frees up my slot there, and I can still heal, and I get +5 health. And I full block. That seems pretty good. Oh, also I can... oh, I should have boosted it again, too. Whatever. So let's, yeah, okay, never mind. I forgot that I had 4 energy there, because the first turn. So that was a mistake. I could have dealt extra damage to that guy, but whatever. We end up gaining a lot of health here. Going up to full health. And, full blocking. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, alright, alright. So, this one right here is the Splash Glass die. This one has Splash. It's currently dealing 0, and we can't boost any of these up. Well, that's brutal. Alright, this one, though, deals 11. So, we can kill this guy. Just like that. That's exacties. Alright, that's really good. That's really good. So it takes that guy out. We don't want to double it up, because we'd just be attacking this guy again. I don't think I want to do... I don't think I want to do anything else, right? I mean, these do... well, I could do this one. No, we don't, because we want to deal exacties. I could do this, but that would be only dealing 1 damage anyway, so... Yeah, I mean, there you go. Alright, so we're gonna take 4 here. That's okay. Not the worst. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So we took care... This should be easy from here on out. Took a little bit of damage there, but who cares? Let's go ahead and, splash attack right there. Terrain. Alright. It's retained, though. Oh, wait, if it's retained, does it not get re-rolled? Oh, that's kind of a non-bow then, actually, because if it's 0. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Alright. Well, it's fine, it's fine. Let's see here, let's see here. Let's see if it gets re-rolled. I don't know how that works. So... we can go like this. And then I can go like this. Deal -4 on that guy, 2 to that guy. Let me think here. What if I do that? What if I do it like this? What if I go like that? What if I go like that? And then that. -4 down there. Yeah, this is good. This will neutralize his next attack, so we'll end up taking nothing if we do this. Might as well just put that there. Who cares? Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. So we kill that guy. This guy's a 2. He doesn't end up doing anything. We don't have any heal left, do we? Yeah, we don't have any heal, so we don't have to really worry about it. So this does not get re-rolled to note. So that's... I should have probably taken the retain, or the double dip one, but, you know, wasn't really thinking about that. Let's just go like that, and then we win. Alright, not bad, not bad. We end up going to 28, so we're still not at full health. Basic retain draw d6. Gain +3 bonus draw. Oh, that's a note. This isn't, like, used all at once. That's pretty good. And we retain it. Oh, that seems like a good die. That seems pretty good. And what is this one? Pack property. Plus 2 extra value for each dice on the board with the same type. Okay. This doesn't seem that good. What is this? So it's free. Basic heavy boost d4 heavy. After use, lock on the board and drop in value for X turns. Okay, so we put it down and we continue to boost. And so that kind of combos with our group shit, which we only got one group. Man, okay, wait. This one seems pretty good, though. I don't know. It's between these two for me right now. So drawing, I mean, okay. 1/3 of the time, it's just going to replace itself, basically. It's a little bit better than replacing itself, because you can use the draw when you want to. But it retains itself as well, so we can just keep it around. This just seems really good. Like, this is a good retain card. Because no matter what, it's just gonna cycle at the very least, potentially. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. That seems really good. Alright, so this is an event, but we want to go up. We want to go up, so I'm gonna go here and do another battle here. Alright, get some more shit here. Alright, who's this guy? 38 health, 8 attack. Voltage modifier. At the start of the turn, applies plus volt, plus slot, and minus volt, minus slot to 2 random slots on the board. Okay, this one says, reduce times 0.5 the value of dice on this board slot. Connect with minus volt, minus slot to reverse this effect. The value of dice on this board slot. So connect them? Oh, so do we have to put, like, dice down to actually make a physical connection here? Okay, okay. That's kind of fun. I like that. I like that. That's a fun little mechanic. Alright, so we've got some of our retained stuff. I could connect it by going, like... Let me think here, Do we want to draw? I could use this basic draw die as well. But then we're using energy to do that. I don't really want to do that yet. Because we're taking 11 here. So we definitely do want to draw 1 at least. Alright. Man, he's just attacking for 8. This costs 0. So I think what I want to do is I want to do this. Because then we're increasing with our group because of the ant dice right there, I believe. And then we can do that. And then I can also do like this. And now we're dealing -12. Which means, I mean, we probably want to kill this guy first. These are connected now. So doesn't that mean that these are... Increases ×2 the value of dice on this board slot. Electricity is now flowing between them. So now, okay. Now it doubles it. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. If I put this here... Oh man, then we can get a +8 spot right there. And I can kill this guy. The value of the dice on this board slot. So what if I do this? What if I go like this? And then I put this here, which will connect them, which should double up the damage, right? So that'd be 8 damage there. And then I can just aim at this guy next. Yeah, let's try this out. Let's try this out. Let's do this. Oh, I did not get the double. Okay, well, how would I... Okay. So that just halved the damage there, so that was kind of a waste. Alright, cool. Good to know, good to know. I thought it would make the connection and then do that shit, but apparently not. Apparently not. That's fine, that's fine. We're full blocking here, though, so that's pretty good. So the question is, do I still want to kill this guy? We're full blocking, so we may as well just deal our damage to the toughest guy. This guy takes -9. We can maybe kill him incidentally later. Let's go ahead and do that. The little ant slot isn't really bugging us. Oh, plus, yeah, the poison kills him anyway. There we go. And this gets +8 now, permanently. Alright, so that's pretty good. Was that a glass die? No, the terrain die goes back. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, there you go. So now, what I can do... Let me re-roll this. There we go. So now I can do 19 damage right there. Sheesh. The question is, do I want to do that? If I do this. This seems to be unaffected by this little thing. Reduce times 0.5 the value of the dice. So if I put boost die there, it doesn't do shit to me. I think we want to prioritize blocking over dealing damage here, because I don't think I can kill this guy outright, can I? What if I boost up? What if I do a full boost like this? And then like this. -24, that's close. But no cigar. Ooh, wait. What if I do this? Oh, they aren't connected, though. What if I do that? So are these connected now? No, these aren't connected. So if I do this... And then like that. -24. So, okay, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's unfortunate, because we're giving up a fuckload of damage. Although I think I still want to do this. And then I want to do this. +2 is the only thing now. God, we're so close to being able to just kill him right here. That's unfortunate. Is there a way? No, there isn't really a way. Alright, well that's fine. God, now I gotta think here, What's our next turn looking like? I think I want to just go for the... Oh, what do we do this? What do we do that? Okay, there we go. Full block, let's do that. And then, I'll put this one down just like that. We'll deal 11, we'll full block. I think that's probably a good thing, and then I'll go ahead and do that as well. Yeah. There we go. We're doing 12 here. We're blocking a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, the terrain reduces over time. Interesting. So it's kind of like a heavy die that doesn't take up a slot, kind of? I don't know. We're gonna go up to full health with this one, so as long as we don't take any more damage, we're okay here. So I think in that case I want to go there. To full block, unless we can kill. Let me re-roll here. Alright, well there we go. I think that's a kill, right? Yeah, that's a kill. Alright, so let's do that. Although, yeah, but we're gonna go to full health anyway with that, so I don't need to prioritize healing. Let's just do this just in case. I don't know if the timing between these things does anything. Alright, we're all good though, we're all good. Alright, let's just kill the dude. Alright, this is cool, this is cool. I'm liking this, man. This is fun. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, basic group draw d6. So this one we get +1. I don't think we need any more draw right now. We haven't really been using the other one anyway. This one's double dip terrain. We're at 25. What's the map looking like? We're coming up on a forge tile next, so I could use the extra 2, but I think the double dip. I like the terrain. The terrain seems pretty cool. And it's double dip. This one's heavy, so it would keep staying over there, but I want to get the double dip going with the terrain. This seems kind of cool. Let's try that out. Alright, let's go up. I think double dip is probably one of the best keywords you can get. It's just a free dice. You know, a free die. Okay, so now new. Increase the value of faces from silver tier die. This one does reduce to 0 all damage done on turn 1. That's pretty good. Because we're already front-loading our turn 1. We only have one flash thing. I mean, this seems really good, but let's do our free sample here first, right? So I think in this case, we have a lot of defense now, so I think I want to start boosting more of my attack die. I think this one is pretty good where it's at, because we can re-roll it up to a 6 and get a fuckload of damage. What if let me boost up the, let me boost this one up so we can get 6s there. We're trying to get everything like to 6s, right? Because then we get the boost from that thing. That seems pretty good right there. Alright. Okay, so things are increasing in cost now. So let me go ahead and get the chocolate muffin. I think that's going to be good. It'll let us like focus completely on attack for the first turn there. Which is pretty darn good. I could boost up another one, but I don't think I really need to. As of right now. Yeah, I could make it so that this one's more likely to roll 6s. I don't think that's worth 10, though. Let me take a look at the map here. So we're gonna go up here. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a shop later. I think it's fine. I'm gonna keep my money for now. Even though this would be pretty good, I think. Let's go ahead and, how do I move on? Oh, continue right there, continue. Okay. Alright, cool, cool. We're doing okay, I think. Alright, so we go to this unknown tile here. Let's see what happens, let's see what happens. Alright, we got another fight here. Now we got another new enemy here. Sedentary modifier. While this enemy is alive, a new board slot will be playable. What? What does that mean? While this enemy is alive, a new board slot will be playable? Oh, we get another slot up there. It's behind the finish. They should maybe fix that? Because it's like, what if that... I don't know, put it over there. Okay, so we get another slot from this guy. I don't know how much damage he usually does because we have the chocolate muffin, so I can't really tell, like, which one's more dangerous or whatever. Unfortunate. Alright, well, let's do this. So let's go ahead and draw here, because we can draw more good die. Alright, so we drew into a defense die, which is not what I wanted because we're taking 0 damage here. So what I definitely want to be doing, I think, is doing this. Let's go like this. Let's pump up the jams. I'll put this in there. Alright. That's pretty good. Now what I can do is I can... Let's do it like this. So we got a super spot here. And that's where we want to put this. So who do we want to deal the max damage to right here? is the question. Ooh, flash would be good on terrain, by the way. I'm just thinking about that now. So we could, at most, deal 6 damage right there. Let's aim it at this. Well, this guy's not that bad. This guy's freaking me out. I don't know. We get like 1 extra board slot, but I'm gonna guess that means this guy deals a fuckload of damage or something. I'm a little spooked of that guy. I think I'm gonna swing at him. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we're gonna swing at this guy here. What? Oh, all damage. Oh. I thought it was all damage to me. Okay, well that's substantially worse. Never mind then. Okay, well this, I mean, it's good with the terrain shit, I guess. Alright, well that's annoying. Alright, well let's do this then. That's a little bit annoying, I didn't know about that. Alright, let's go like this. Let's go like, man, I would have done something different then. Because I could connect these like this. I think it might be worth it to do this still, actually, though. What if I do this? And then we, boost that slot up to 12? It might be worth doing, I don't know. That's a bummer, I would have been able to do it with one... Oh no, I can do it like that. Because this one's free. Okay, so we're still good. We're still okay. This will be a plus 12 now. So that's pretty good. I mean, alternatively, too, I could even boost it up even more by going like this. No, because I can't reach the middle slot. I could reach the side slot, though. What if I do this? What if I go like this? I can reach the side slot here, which means I could also mirror it later. And then what if I put this here? And now it's plus 18. By sacrificing my 1... Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that out. Let's try that out, and I can mirror it as well. Seems pretty good. Alright. Plus 18 on this slot. So this guy, okay, this guy deals less damage anyway, so let's just kill this fucker. Okay, well that's pretty sweet, because now... I can just do that. That's a lot of damage. And then let's just mirror it. That's a fuckload of damage. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, this guy's ability is, like, good for us. Alright, we're learning. Let's just do that. I don't think we want to stick around. Let's just kill him. Cool. Alright. Cool. That's pretty good shit. Basic Toxic D4. This one's also another double dip, and it's more terrain. So, I mean, that seems pretty fucking good, given this. I mean, once again, double dip just seems so free to me. Like, it seems like why not, right? It's like, yeah, I'll just put that in there. Alright, so now I can go to this to rest or redistribute, but I don't really want to redistribute anything, I don't think. Basic retain terrain. I mean, these are way better than this one. I should probably not pick that one up, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to redistribute. I think I want to go up here, get some more shit. Let's see what happens here. Okay. So far, so good. We're learning things. Alright, entering an open area, you spot a fallen frog knight with 2 daggers lying beside it. As you prepare to pray for its soul, that's not what I would be doing. I would be looting the corpse. A distant but steadily approaching clicking sound catches your attention. Protect the corpse, trigger elite battle, or just escape. Well, yeah, I'm no coward. Alright, so we got 2 mobs here. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so... let's think here. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, there's no damage on turn 1. No damage on turn 1. There's not really anything I could do here. I mean, I could try to draw into a terrain die. Is my one thing. Let's try to do that. That's not doing anything. Okay, this is actively bad with this. Because I thought it was just reduce all damage to me on turn 1. You live and you learn. Alright. Well, there we go. Alright, well, I won't really do anything. I'll just finish the turn. good with the terrain shit, but whatever. All right, here we go. So let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. That's free right there. +2. +4. We're taking a lot of damage here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's do that. Alternatively, I could draw a fuckload, but we'll retain it. We'll get it like this. Alright. Okay, we take a lot of damage there. That's annoying. But here we go. So that gets +5 now. Let's go ahead and re-roll this. Try to get a 6. We get a 2. Okay. That happens sometimes. Okay, so... Splash die... I can basically kill that guy right there. And then almost kill that guy. Let me draw, too. There we go, we got a little bit of a boost here. So I could boost this up. Like this. Still can't kill that guy, though, is the only thing. That's all of our shit as well. So I would kill that guy. We're still taking a lot of damage, though, is the only thing. The only part of that that's the problem. +3. We're taking 7 damage in this case. Alternatively, what I can do is I can do that. Pump it up. Oh wait, it's free anyway, yeah. So, and then not kill this guy. We're up to +9 there. Oh wait, no, if we kill this guy, it makes it so that guy can't go. There we go, that's what I was looking for. So I want to do this, I want to use my splash to kill that guy. We'll negate that guy's shit. And then, we'll just go ahead and, block for the rest, right? So that'll block for the rest, so we don't even need to use the boost die. So actually what I can do here... Let's do it like this. Yeah, how about this? So let me start by targeting this guy. We're gonna target this guy. And then... Oh, this is good. Alright, let's do that. We do a lot of damage to him now. And we can take that off. There we go. And then now, I go up here... And now I use this splash, and then I also use this. And now I think we're full blocking, and we're killing this guy, and dealing a lot of damage. There we go. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. So now we have to make sure we get exacties on this guy. He's taking 1 this turn. I can't draw anything unless I use this one, but it's -1. I could draw by using that spot there, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to instead... You know what's interesting is the previous terrain, does it boost this one? No, it does not boost that one. Okay, that'd be interesting though, if you could keep stacking terrain like that and shit. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so in this case, I think what I want to do is I want to just block here, I think. That costs 1 right there. This one's free. So I could do it like this. And then we're blocking for 13 there. We only need to block for 7, though. Although I don't want to be attacking. I can't attack anyway. So in that case, what I should do is, because this is full blocking already, right? This is the minimum cost, although could I do it like this? That's 7. Yeah, okay, so that's the minimum cost of full block right there, I believe. So now what I can do is I can boost up this draw 2, and then I can also boost this terrain up, so it's 2 right there. Let's go ahead and do it on the retained terrain, actually. So that'll be 1, but we get the retained terrain to re-roll. So that seems pretty decent right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. So we're getting a little bit of setup here. +3 there now. He's at 2. Unfortunately, we're dealing 3. And now I can't use this die or else he'll go back to full health, which is a little bit annoying. Although I could use the splash die. There we go. Let's do it like this. I could use the splash die there to kill him like that. And then that's it. That's the whole game, right? So now what I should do is I should get this to do that. Let's try to draw into a boost. But I can also mirror. Just like that. Alright, then I'm gaining 14 health. I also have a fuckload of draw still. Do I need to do anything else, though? We're dealing 5 there, 2 there. That kills him. Oh, well, we have another elite coming up. So I could, that seems like a worthwhile use of this, so let's go ahead and do that. Fuck it. Alright, it's all good, it's all good. And we gotta keep our draws now. Now we're back to turn 1, which means that this shit's... What is this doing? Generous modifier. At the start of the turn, places a honey dice on the board. Weak spot, place a die. What does the honey dice do? Honey covered. Reduces the value of dice on this board slot. Is that what this is doing? I can't tell what this is doing. Oh, that's my... Okay, wait. So he's putting down... So this, okay, this is a honey dice that moves... That makes these spots suck. 3 away. I can't read what it fucking says because it's on its... that. Alright, reduce the value of them on that slot. Okay, that's fine. We're on turn 0, so we can't deal any damage anyway. So what I should be focusing on is trying to boost up a really good terrain spot. And getting more draw. So, yeah, what if I do this? What if I start looking for my other... Oh, my hand's full. Okay, but let's put stuff on the board then. Oh, I can't draw anymore. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay, so... Let's get this shit set up there. And... this shit set up there. Okay, so there is a reason not to just keep taking double dip shit. It's because you do get a hand... There's a maximum hand size. So, let's get some more of that shit. And now I've got 2 really good spots with terrain, right? That's the maximum I can do right there? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And we got a lot of draw as well. Very good, very good. Alright, so this moves, this says... So yeah, this basically makes it so that these are all honey spots now. These count, they don't count as being filled for this guy. Alright, so... We can do max boost on this. Let's do this. Let's see. Put that down. Put that down. +6. Which one of these guys do I want to take out? I mean, this guy's not really that big of a deal. This guy is more annoying. He deals more damage. So maybe we go up there. And this will deal a fuckload of damage to him. It'll deal 11 damage +6. +6, so that'd be, 23. In fact, that would just kill this guy outright. Although, but I'm gonna play this one as... Well, yeah, I'm gonna play this one as well. So let's go ahead and, yeah, do it on this guy. That deals a fuckload of damage there. Now I'll take one of these off. And then I'm gonna hit... Well, it doesn't really matter who I hit. Let's just do it like that. Deals 20 damage right there to both of them. And then I can put this one over here. And block for 12, which is full block. Good stuff, okay. Cool. Alright, we're doing pretty well, Yeah, okay, this guy's a pushover. This guy's easy. We just kill him. We kill him right here. Just like that. It's just that simple, guys. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. After defeating the last critter, you turn to examine the Frog Knight more closely. To your surprise, the body and its daggers are now gone. What? We didn't get anything? What the... Okay. Is that like a meta thing? Yeah, I didn't get it. Well, I got two gold for that? Alright, whatever, dude. Okay. Let's fight an elite. We just did it. We did it and we came out with full health, so let's do it again. And actually get a reward this time. Alright, so we got one of these guys, annoying as shit. This guy's easy, though. This guy's easy. And we don't take any damage this first turn, so we get all of our terrain tiles up front. Pretty good stuff. So let's just set up our terrain where we want it to be. So let's think about what spots we want to augment. If I put them on the outside, I can mirror them. But the mirror... Yeah, I think the mirror... Does the mirror get the terrain bonus as well? I don't know. I think I want to set them up more towards the middle. Probably. So let's go like this. Let's put the biggest one in the very middle here. Although... Yeah, let's do that. And then, we'll do this. And we'll do... that, I guess? And then let's do this right there. Alright, yeah, let's do that. So now we got a fuckload of draw. And we're all good. We're all good. So now these all have bonuses here. Now we can do a full block, but let's try to draw into some more damage as well. So now we're at -1 there. So I could get more damage. I don't know if we really want to. I mean, let me think here. Using the draw isn't that big of a deal though, because we have so much double dip and we get up to that max hand size pretty quick. So right now we're taking, what is that? That's, sorry, 10 damage right now, 10 damage, which we can full block by just doing, by playing like both of our block die, right? So that's no big deal. Let's draw again. Okay, we got our mirror die now. Okay. Yeah, so there's a limit to the usefulness of double dip. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, we can't get the middle now. It's a little bit awkward, but that's fine. We'll do this, this, plus 10, that full blocks. And then I can do... this right here, right? Question is, should I just focus this guy down and then deal with this guy's bullshit later? Or do we focus this guy down? I think I'll focus this guy down because, okay, the splash shit makes this guy really annoying. So I'm just gonna kill this guy first, I think. And then worry about that guy later. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's a better way to do this shit. What if I just do... Well, I could also maybe do this without boosting, right? So what if I do this? What if I put this in the middle? I put you here. We still got 2 energy, and then I do this and this. Does significantly less damage. So let's not do that. So yeah, let's go back to our original plan here, I think. I think we do this. Put you there. Full block. Although, what if I do this? Yeah, okay, there we go. This is the way I want to do it, I think. There we go. Okay, I think that's optimal damage. No, we're not full blocking anymore. Oh, we are. We can full block. There we go. Boom. Alright, we figured it out. We cracked the code. Yeah. I think that's what we want to do? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Boom. Alright, so let's just take this guy out. We'll take this guy out first. Suppose, you know, assumedly. Alright, so we're on a +1 turn now. Let's reroll you. Alright, so it's +5. This is a splash attack. It's dealing 3 right now, so we can make it deal 6 and then splash over to that. We cannot boost the middle slot, so maybe the middle slot was a bit of a mistake there, but that's okay. 16 damage. Let's see how much damage we can do. Well, let's start drawing. We definitely want to draw more here. Alright, so we got that. Let's draw one more. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay. So... let me think here. So our max spot is right here. I put my splash there. I deal 8 damage there. I could deal 8 damage here, 4 damage there. It's got the group ability right there. That full blocks. I don't kill this guy. If I do this... deal 6. So this is definitely the spot I want to hit. I think I want to hit this guy still, though, right? So I could even just put that there, but that deals less damage up here then. This full blocks now. It doesn't full block, though, is the thing. A +7, because now I'm targeting this guy here. What if I do... I really want the full block, although we're not really taking much damage here, although we're on the first mob of the elite, is the only problem there. Okay, okay, so... what if I do this? What if I do this? What if I pump up this middle slot here? And then now we do this. We're +8. Now I can do whatever the fuck I want without taking any damage if I kill this guy, which I can do. I think. -4, and then... so now we full block, we deal less splash damage over here. So now this should go there. This should go there, and we'll do that. And so now we kill this guy, we full block, we do all that shit. I think that's worth doing there. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we full block like that. He's at 14 now, and now we can just focus on killing this annoying-ass guy and maybe setting up for the next thing here. So, what do I want to do? I want to go like this, probably. Block for 3. Okay, so this doesn't get... okay, let me think here then. Let me think. +4 like that. So we take 2 by doing this. Not the worst, not the worst. So let's go ahead and go like this. Let's go like this. Let's bump that up. Let's bump that up. Let's bump up one of our end slots, actually. I think that's gonna be better. I don't think that bump in the middle was the best call. I think we go like this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we take 2 here, but we get set up a little bit better. No biggie, no biggie. Okay, here we go, here we go. So now these are pretty good slots there. Do they stack? Yeah, I think they do stack. Okay. So we got a +1 turn now. Let's figure this shit out. Let's draw another one. So now we got a mirror die. So, mirror die cannot mirror this because that's flash. So, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Let's put this there. I'm pretty sure we want to use the flash, right? Yeah, let's go like that. Alright, so we end up dealing some damage to him. He's going to deal some toxic damage now. Now we just want to focus on blocking as much as possible, so let's go... that's +5. I can boost it up by 1 like this. Yeah, let's boost it up by 1 right there. That's a full block. And then now I can do the old... draw 6, buddy. Do I heal right now? I don't think so. We're on the first mob, so I think I'll save my heal for later. Potentially. So do I get my draws going, or do I just attack him right here for 4? I think I'm gonna get my draws going. Yeah, let's just set up here. We got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of downtime here. Alright. Cool. So, there we go. So now we got a fuckload of draw. Because, I mean, yeah, that's kind of the nice thing about the draw die and shit like that, is I can just get set up for the next mob really well. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. I like that, I like that. Alright, can I kill him this turn? So this is a 3, and this is a 3 as well. This one costs 2, this one costs 2. So we can only use one of those two, but we can mirror it. So I could, but then that's 8. We can't get to an odd number with a copy. Although, can we? If I do this, that's 4. That's 7 right there. All right, look at that. Look at that. Because this one doesn't get the terrain bonus. So it actually helps us in this case. So let's go ahead and do that. Take them out like that. All right, cool, cool. Good stuff. Now, these are all enemies we've seen before. Pretty straightforward. All right, so... let's think here, let's think here. What do I want to do? I want to go... So this is our setup round. I can boost up a spot really well in the hopes of mirroring it later. Although the mirror doesn't really work with the terrain very well, as we've established. So really, yeah, we don't really need to worry about... The only reason that we want to put it on this spot is if we want to get the boost and then still mirror it, but we don't get the mirror the boost. So I think putting it out around here might be a little bit better. Although, I don't know, actually, well, it just makes our 3s worse. If we get a boost 3, that's a little bit worse there. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's do it like this. So I can go like this, and then I can go like this. And then I can put a terrain spot there and get a fuckload of boost on that one spot right there. I could even mirror. Nah, but that doesn't boost this spot. Although, nope. So, let me just draw then. Let's draw. Let's get a fuckload more draw. Might as well, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So now we get 7 more draw. So we can basically draw through our entire thing now. Alright, so this relic is pretty good. I just misunderstood it earlier. Pretty damn good. Alright, so now let's go ahead and finish like that. Cool, cool. Alright, so this is our OP slot right there. Let's go ahead and just draw our full amount. Because we have unlimited draw, basically. Alright, let's go ahead and re-roll this, try to get a 6. We do get a 6. Excellent stuff. So, what I can do here is... I can do this to do 21 damage. Right there. Alternatively, though, I can block. Which is a little bit more boring, but it might be better. Like, I can... What if I try to just kill that guy? Can I kill this guy this turn? I only have 1 more energy. I deal... Well, what if I do this? Oh, man, this is gonna be hard to argue against. That'd be 30 damage across the board. We end up killing this guy. We could target this guy to deal less damage to us. And then try to block on... The only problem is we end up taking 10 damage that way because we can only block for... Well, we can block for a little bit more. We can go like this. So, +1. I can put this one here and then boost like... What if I boost like that? It's 5 block right there. 5 block like that. It's a little tricky. I mean, what if I do this? And then he's attacking for 5 now because we filled up all those slots there. How much health are we at? We're at 33. I can still hold on to the... We also get this out of the way and then heal for... Nah, that's fine. Alright, I think I want to do this. We end up taking 2, and then he does get to tangle our dice up, but he's almost dead, which I think removes his effect. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, plus he attacked first anyway. Oh yeah, that's good, that's good. So we don't even get tangle. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, so... Now what we can do... is... Let's figure this out, let's figure this out. So we got splash attack there. If I do this, that just kills this guy right there. Pretty good. Let's try to get some block going on here. There we go, we got some block. Ask and you shall receive. Should I keep drawing is the question. If I do that... Yeah, let's keep drawing. So we got a boost here. So let me think this through. Oh, I can't even put this back down anymore. Alright, so that's locked in. Well, this is locked in. What I want to see is this will be 13 damage plus 9, which is, sorry, 22. I could do math. Yeah, okay, that kills this guy outright. There we go. And then now... I can put this back down now. There we go. Alright, so what I want to do now is block now, because this guy's a pushover. And let's just gain a fuckload of health. Yeah, and then kill him next turn. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's do that. Okay. Good stuff, and then now, yeah, let's just kill him. Alright, easy, easy. Alright, cool. Alright, that went pretty smooth. That went pretty smooth there. Alright, I'm liking this. Get one new relic. Triangle amulet. Dice with a face value of 3 get +2 extra value. Face value of... Wait, what? 3, right? Yeah, 3. I don't know. Increases +1 the amount of coins granted by killed enemies. How many 3s do we got? I mean, it works well with this one, I guess. Let's just get more money. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I don't have to think about things. So double down, as we know, is not as impressive anymore for us, because we already have a fuckload of draw. This die right here isn't very impressive there. We don't want any more draw. Basic group. I mean, the thing is that D6s are already zeros for us, so this doesn't really seem that good. None of these seem that great. I'm gonna skip and get more money here. Alright, cool, cool. So now, let's go to this one. Get maximum flexibility by doing that. And then let's see what shit we get here. Because, yeah, we also skip before a store. So obtain 8 coins. Alright, sweet. Get one new relic. Damage zipper. If you have 4 or more dice in your draw pile at the start of the turn, draw +1 dice. Alright, so we got even more draw. Alright. This is basically the same thing, but it just gives us more flexibility. So let's go here and think about the direction we want to go later. I think we just want to do another elite, probably. Alright, what do we got? So free sample, grant the group property to 1 dice. Grant the heavy property to 1 dice, costs 9. Grant the gravity property to 1 dice. After use, lock on the board 1 and drop 1 slot per turn. When it drops out of the board, go back to hand. Oh, what the hell? So after use, lock on the board and drop 1 slot per turn. So you could put it at the top, and it would drop down, and then it would drop down, and then it would drop back down into your hand? Wow, that's interesting. Wow, that's cool. I like that mechanic a lot. It's kind of sick. That'd be kind of good with the terrain. It kind of leaves a trail of terrain behind it. What does this do, though? Deal 2 damage to all enemies when dice with the flash property are used. We only have 1. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. For 15? No. Fingerless mittens. If 2 or more dice in your hand have an even face, all dice on the board get +1 extra value. We do have some evens. Okay, and then this one, dice with the glass property get +3 extra value. I don't think either of these are very good. This one I'm considering, potentially, because we do have a lot of even die faces, and we could draw a lot. So this boosts our shit on the board, but I'm kind of curious about this on a terrain die. That seems pretty good. But let's do this one first. So group property, it's free, so might as well do it. What do I want to put it on? What do I want to put it on? We could boost up our area of attack, which is pretty good. Okay, let's see. It can go on... Extra value for each dice on the board next to it. Although I could also boost up, like, a cheap die. Like this one, for example, right? What if I... Yeah, I think putting it on... I think putting it on a terrain die seems pretty good. Let's put it on the... Okay, yeah, wait. Let's put it on this one so even the zeros are useful. Yeah, let's put it on that one. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay. So that's free. And then let's do the gravity on... Gravity on, What if you... Oh, you can't modify these, I forgot. Gravity on the terrain, I think. Let's try that out. Let's try that out. Yeah, let's try that out. That sounds fun. Let's do that. Okay, we put gravity on that, and I think this seems pretty good too. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we spent a lot of money there, but that's all good. Alright, now let's go for another elite here. Let's see how our new items fare against the elite. I'm having fun with this. Oh shit, it's been an hour and 11 minutes. Alright, well I'll probably finish this floor and then continue later. Alright, another elite. We got another one of these fuckers. I don't like these guys. But now we get some setup here. This is our gravity. What happens if it goes into the ant? Alright, I only want them to find out. Yeah, fuck it, let's find out. Fuck around and find out, as they say. Yeah, that seems really good. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and, put one of you there. And... we'll put you over here. We'll put you here. Yeah, fuck it, dude, let's do that. Let's do that. Yep, looks good to me. Cool. So now it dropped down. You re-rolled to a 0. Did it re-roll to a 0? I don't fucking know what that means. Whatever. I think it's doing its thing. We'll see what happens, how it interacts with this ant dice here. Alright, so we're taking, 12. If we don't do anything else. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's put that there. Block like that. Now we're blocking 9. Right? These guys are kind of killing me. Let's re-roll this die. Yeah, it's not very good. Okay. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that because I'm boosting up the ant now. Let's go like this. +9, so we still got the +9. And let's go ahead and do this. And we'll target this guy. Oh, yeah, there we go. So now it's 6, 8, 11. Alright, well, you know. a little bit better, a little bit better. I don't really think I could do much about that, so let's just go ahead and do that. And then now this guy takes the brunt of the damage. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent right there. We'll put this here. +7, nah, we don't want to do that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay, let's do it like that. End up taking a little bit of damage here, but it's no big deal. We're still in heal range with this relic here. Alright, so this... Oh, that's not good. Because now, I guess this will keep getting boosted, and eventually we'll be able to... It'll be an OP spot. It's just gonna keep boosting over and over and over again until we get this guy out. Is that correct? Alright, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. Alright, here we go, here we go. I don't know, why does it say 0 on there? I don't fucking know, man. Alright, let's see here. So... Let's do this. Let's draw, by the way. And draw again. Alright. Cool. So let's do this. Deals 8 damage to everything. It'll kill this guy. It'll almost kill that guy. This guy will almost be dead as well. We can block like this. 6, 8. So this guy will die. That'll be 9 damage, so we can full block. Just by doing this. And now I can kill this guy. Oh, no, that's 1 off, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. We kill this guy exactly. Excellent. We kill this guy. This guy takes 8. And now maybe we could keep this looping. How does that work? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out how this shit works. All right. Because it's blocking this from dropping off the board. That's an interesting little scenario right there. If we keep, like, boosting this single spot over and over again before the next elite battle, is it just going to be a crazy, crazy spot? We'll find out. Alright, yeah, we deal exacties there. Seems good to me. Yeah, fuck it, send it. Cool. And then, I mean, assumedly this spot is just getting fucking crazy big. Yeah, +8 of extra value. So I can just, what if I just keep stalling and boosting this center spot over and over and over again? And then we'll just keep drawing and shit. And I just keep blocking here until we get to the next elite thing. Yeah, what if we just stall? And keep getting more and more draw, getting more and more terrain on this spot. Let's try it out. I want to see if it works. Alright. It's up to plus 9. Alright, let's boost the... We can't boost the middle. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Let's go like this. We'll put you there. We'll put you there. Keep boosting up and just stalling. Although I need to block as well. Alright, let's block. Let's take you out. Put you there. Fuck it. Yeah, that's the retained die anyway. Alright. Cool, cool. And... now, let's just, am I forced to kill him now? I might be well, I could draw still. Yeah, let's draw. Okay. I think I might still be forced to kill here. Yeah, it looks like, because I can't block enough. Let's just go ahead and kill him. Yeah, let's kill him and see what happens. When we go to the next round here. +13. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got a +13 spot in the middle here. And we can't take any damage on this first turn. Excellent stuff. So now I can just, boost up the spots even more. Yeah, let's keep boosting, baby. Boosted. Alright, look at that. Man, this is good. This is a good game. This is a good game. I'm having fun with this. This is fun. Lots of fun. We don't need more draw. Let's just keep boosting our slots here. Boom. Alright, we're gonna do a fuckload of damage now. Boys, get ready. Although that'll full heal the dude there in the middle if we do it on the... That's 26 damage. Alright, I don't want that. -20, excellent. So that's exacties right there. And that kills everybody. Alright. Look at that. Just right. Boom. Excellent stuff right there. Alright, get one relic. Triangle amulet again, we already saw that one. 3 or more dice on the board have a face value of 1. All dice on the board get ×2 extra value. Face value of 1, if 3 or more. Seems kind of hard to pull off. I think I'd rather have the triangle amulet. Seems a little more consistent there. Alright, basic retry, splash. This doesn't seem very good. It's too big, it can't roll 6s. It's also only odds. Basic retain terrain. This one would be better than our other retained terrain, but I think we got enough terrain, and I think we got enough of this, so I'm gonna skip and get more coins here. And now I'm gonna go to this event there. Alright. What is the event? What is gonna happen to us here? Give me the goods. Alright. Discard 1 dice, or remove all properties from 1 dice. The question is, do I want to discard something? I just put the group modifier on this, so I think this is okay now. I could get rid of, one of our mirror dice. Getting rid of one of our mirror dice seems pretty good, actually. Yeah. Yeah, the mirror dice are pretty underwhelming right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Cool, cool. Let's go here. Let's go here. So we can get... Okay, I'm having a good time with this. There's like, I was kind of skeptical about the comboing you could do with just dice, you know? But this is a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. Alright, so upgrade dice. So basic tier, free sample. Let's upgrade our drippy terrain die. We want to have even faces to combo with our relic up there that does even stuff. And let's push up the... Yeah, let's do that. Actually, you know, alternatively, I could go with 6s and then they get boosted to hell. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead, actually. Let's give it the opportunity to go up to 6. Alright. Dice in hand at the end of turn get +1 extra value. That works well with our retain. Dice with glass property won't break if you have any leftover energy at the end of turn. I don't really give a shit. Who cares? Increases the value of, yeah, that shit. I want to take this. Let's try this one out. Alright, cool. We got a little bit of retain, so it seems pretty good. Alright, we go here. We can redistribute or increase our max health. I'll probably just increase the max health, right? Let me take a look at our die here. Our dice. There we go. I could redistribute some of this shit. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get max health increase. I don't really see a huge benefit from redistributing here. Unknown or battle tile. I think I just want to do a battle. We get max health from battles. We get more money from battles. I think I just want to do a battle. Ooh, this guy's new. 60 defense. Its attack value will be equal to its block value at the start of the turn. I see. Okay. So he's the big butt man. Ooh, he... Why is he dealing... He's not dealing damage, right? I don't fucking know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, we didn't get any of our setup die. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, no setup die is kind of a bit of a bummer there. I guess I'll block just in case. In case this guy can deal damage. Fuck it. There's nothing else to really do. Alright. Yeah, so he didn't deal any damage anyway. Oh wait, I should have not played that for that. Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't know. Whatever, dude. It's fine. I forgot about that shit. Alright, here we go. So, taking a lot of damage on the backswing there. We can't draw, which is a little bit unfortunate there. If I deal damage to this guy, he won't deal much damage back to me. So what if I do this? And... that kills this guy. Almost kills this guy. What if I aim at this guy? So that'd be... 22 damage right there. This seems like a pretty good turn. We're only blocking for 6, unfortunately, so we will still end up taking 4 damage. That's not that big of a deal. Seems pretty good. Although I could do this. No. Wait, what? +6. Oh, right, the group modifier. I forgot. Okay. Group modifier there. 6. If I put it there, it's not connected to as many things. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright, fuck it, let's do it like that. Let's hit this guy harder than this guy. This guy doesn't seem that intimidating to me, especially after we kill this guy. There we go. Oh, no, did he deal damage there? No, he didn't. No, he did. He did. Okay, it's equal to its block value at the start of the turn. I see. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, let's see here. What do we want to do? We're taking 10 this turn without any modification here. So, if I do this, and then this, and a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Block for 20. Why is that? Because of the group? This one. Okay. Well, let's see. What if I do this? So, this one's the drippy one, so we want to swap these two at the very least. Let's go like that, and like that. And now we're blocking for 20. Why are we blocking for 20? Is what I'm wondering. If I put this over here... Does it double everything along the way? Why is this blocking for 20? Alright, whatever. That's fine then. Alright, it's all good. It's free anyway. Blocking for our total amount there. And then... What if I put this one in the middle then? 10 damage there? Yeah, -10. So everything gets doubled along the way, I guess. Because this is 2 plus 1 plus 2 is just 5. Doubled along the way. Yeah, okay, so there we go. That's the way I want to do it. I block, I'm full blocking, and we'll target, doesn't fucking matter who we target. Let's do it like that. Alright. Cool. And good stuff. +4 there. And I think this is, yeah, this is a volt minus over there, which is a +4 there. And he's only going to be attacking for 2. I think we can kill this guy this turn. Should I re-roll? Yeah, I mean, that seems okay to re-roll this one. Let me think about it. Yeah, let's try to re-roll it. Alright, we get 4 again. Predictable. All good, though. Alright, so let's do... that. Well, okay, let me think. So... yeah, what if I do this? What if I do that? Like that. No. Okay, wait. So, let's do this. So, this one should go here. I want to connect these. I want to go like this. Let's go... like that? Well, maybe not. Let's do this there. Let's put, you there. And you there. We get +4 there. The only thing is that's a little bit less than I want. Yeah, let's do it like this. Put you there. Attack like that. No, we still want to kill this guy, I think. I think it's still worth killing that guy, and then we end up, taking 2. But that's okay. We'd full heal, and then we only end up taking 2 by doing this. Let's do it like that, yeah. Alright, cool. End up taking 2. Our shit is getting pumped as shit from the Nightmare Plasma. Gotta love it. Alright, this is going well. Alright. Here we go. So... let's do that. Bump those spots up. And then... Really pump up the jams here. Use our flash die to deal a fuckload of damage there. There we go, there we go. I'm gonna take these off. And now I can take the boosts off, put this here, and then let's put our drippy die up here again. Get it slipping down there. Slippin' Jimmy, alright, good shit, good shit. Cool. Great stuff. Yeah, this works well with the retain, man. This works well with the retain, I like it. Alright, there we go. That should be enough to do her. -19, yeah, we're good, we're good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Land. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, so this is more heal if we want it. It's a heavy heal. Oh. I mean, so far... Excuse me, health hasn't really been much of an issue. Glass heavy. Heal D6. Man, but this... Wait, this on a terrain spot? Just keep healing over and over and over again? That seems like it could be Mondo. Mondo! Ooh, I think I might need to take that. Let's try some Mondo heal action going here. Alright. Let's go to the shop tile. We only have eight things, but at least we get like our freebie, right? I'm curious to see how this heal die goes. Alright. I'm also curious to see what this boss is like. I'm excited. Alright. Free sample here. Grants the retry property to 1 dice. Excellent. That's really good. If I put it on this one, that'd be pretty good too. Get our Mondo heals going. So this is the only thing we get in the store, unfortunately. Let's take a look at these ones. Bubbly Cement. On even turns, gain block equal to the total number of times you've received damage. Doesn't seem that great. And then this one I've already seen. Okay, so... Retry... Oh, we can't grant retry to this. They're non-modifiable. I forgot. So let's go ahead and put retry on... We put on this one and get those 6s and we can deal a fuckload of damage. I think that's probably our best bet. We could also put it on our basic double dip terrain, but nah, I think I want to put it on that thing. Boom. Alright, let's go to the boss. Let's see how the boss does. He's got a Grim Reaper scythe here. Alright, what's going on? What's going on? What have you got in store for me, buddy? 2 people. There's a... 2 praying mantis. What is going on? Okay. Reaper modifier. Its attack value will be increased by the value of all dice placed in reaped slots. Deals 1 damage every time dice are placed in monitored slots. Alright, so we get penalized for putting dice in these different spots. Alright. There you go. That's your, that's your choice. It's your choice. Alright, let's go ahead and draw one more. We don't get any of our setup die, unfortunately, on any of our setup dice, which would be good. There you go. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Alright, don't need to do anything. That's a bit of a bummer. Alright. We'll take our 0 damage. Although I guess we get the retain. The Nightmare Plasma works alright with it. Alright, so that's, he's dealing 2 damage right now. That's not... This doesn't seem that intimidating. The hell? How much does this increase the damage by? 2 plus 1. That really seems fine. Oh, by the value. The value of all of them. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do this then. Oh, every single time, so it's like immediate. That's fine. Alright, well, that'll stay right there. Don't you worry, buddy. That'll stay right there. Alright, I think I'll put the drippy die up there. Let's go ahead and put, you there. Get full block action going on. And then this will also just increase it by... So it's 5 right there. Increases all that shit. We deal 12 like that. Yeah, that seems pretty good to me. Do that. Boom. This isn't so bad. It's not really that bad. Okay. Here we go. This drops down here, and now this is reaped, so... I guess that is a little bit of a risk, because now we are have an unavoidable +3 here. That's okay. These guys really don't seem that tough, to be honest, so far. Let's see. So let's go... like this, but that'll increase that. Yeah. That's the only problem there. So okay, let's before I put anything down and hurt myself, let's think about how I want to do this turn here. Heavy die end up being a bit of a liability, is the problem with this, because this could switch over and then they could end up being on a spot that the Reaper uses. So I want the flash die to go on a spot, a Reaper spot. So let's go like this. So what if I go like that? And then I put you... I could do that. So before I think about doing that though, right? Is there a way I could target that spot up there? Nah, not really. Okay. I'd have to do it from the middle. Alright, there's a lot of options here. I'm trying to think. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's put that there. Let's, I'm more afraid of you. I'm gonna hit you with the flash die here. That's max damage I can do on it, I think. Alright, so that gets removed now. Now what I'm gonna do is put... So if I do this... So you do a, like, if you put block on these, it basically does nothing. Right? So, do I want to sacrifice some health to be able to block better? I think I put this there. So what if I do... If I do it like this... Be 7 damage, but then I could put you there, and that would be 3 plus 2 plus... Okay, what if I just do this? +4. I could start getting the heal going, but then the heal going on the Reaper spot. Yeah, I want to get rid of this Reaper as soon as possible, I believe. Yeah, that's gonna help me. Let's go like this. So... Man, okay, that does a lot of damage there. So, okay. So I think I want this to go there, and then I'll put this there. And then I think we're good. We'll take 1 damage from that. I think that's worth it. Yep. And then we'll put 1 here. And now we're good. And now I can put draw. I put my terrain up there. I could also just put... So question is, okay, so if I put this up here, right? So right now we're taking, what is that? 8 damage, we're blocking for 10. I think I'm gonna pay 1 life to do more draw. I think that'll be worth doing. And I'll also pay life to get this spot decked out. Yeah. Let's do it there. Alright. There we go. Alright, this one's a bit difficult to keep track of all this shit. Alright, here we go. I believe this is a +1 turn. No, this is a -1 turn, -1. Alright, so we have all of our dice like back to normal pretty much. Alright, so now 3 there. I want to take you out first. You're the more intimidating one. Because just getting, like, you know, pinged for 1 over and over again is annoying, but, like, this just actively negates all the defense that I put in those slots, which is a lot worse. So, yeah, let's do that. Alright, so... -15 like that. If I put you there, that would be plus... So it'd be 15 plus 3... 18 damage there. Ooh, I could also mirror. if I mirror, you kill you, and then deal 18 damage to you. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. So I can go there and heal for 2 right now. I don't think I want to. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and send that. And I'll try to heal later. Well, we have the other heal die, though. Yeah, okay, let's do that then. Let's still heal. Let's heal here. We'll kill you, and then you'll take like a fuckload of damage. We'll heal a little bit, and then we'll move on. Alright, cool, cool. Ooh, okay, now he's angry. Oh, he healed all the way back up. Alright, well that's a little spooky. I didn't know that would happen. Deals 2 damage every time. 2 damage. Oh, shit. That's still better, though. That's still easier to deal with than the other one. Definitely still easier to deal with. Alright, but now I gotta think about this shit. I did not realize... So, I really wanted to kill them both at the same time, if possible. Because now this guy's all up to 75 now. Alright, whatever. At least we only have 1 to deal with, and this is a little bit easier to deal with than the other shit. I just have to plan out my... It's annoying because I have to plan out my turn ahead of time. Okay. So... I think I want to do this. Put you there. Minus 15. I don't think I want to boost it up. I think I want to play... you... here? We'll take 2, that's fine, and then I'm gonna put you there. And now I'm gonna finish. It was all good. It was all fine. Now this gets plus 7. Alright. And now I can mirror it, also. Let's re-roll you. Excellent. Alright, so I'm gonna commit to... Put you here. I think I mirror it as well. And then I'm just gonna put you there, and even though so I'm gonna take 2 here, but then I get to deal a little extra damage, and then I increase the group value here, so we'll block for a little bit more. I think it's worth doing that. This is not worth doing because it's blocking for 0. Alright, he's only at 6 now. Excellent. I think we get full healed after the boss as well. Do we get full healed after the boss? That's a good question. We're only 9 down. I don't know if it really matters. We can only deal 5 damage with this. We can deal... What if I do this? What if I put you there? We'll regain 10. I'll just do that in case we don't full heal. That's fine. And then, yeah, let's do this. Alright, do that. And then now we kill. Alright, cool. Didn't even need to do the first one. Alright, cool. Alright, we full heal. Get a new relic. Liquid Karma. Dice will always roll on their first face on even turns. Ooh, so wow, the order that you put shit in matters in this game? I had no idea. So we want to front load the front die. Okay, so that makes it so that I mean, we definitely don't want that now, but redistributing it to make it front loaded is gonna be better for like this one. Alright, spare pockets for every 20 coins. I mean, this one sucks, but this one is actively bad for us. Gain +1 energy on odd turns. Whoa, wait, yeah, okay, so that's the downside right there. That's interesting, though. It makes it so that you are incentivized to redistribute such that your biggest faces are at the front, rather than the back. That's good to know. That's good to know for the future. I mean, this one fucking sucks. We are at 20 right now. +1 energy on odd turns is really good, especially with our draw. But I think we want this one, because our first turns are pretty situational anyway. Alright, so basic area, thorns. I mean, the area die is pretty good, but we already have one, and it's already reroll and shit. We'll try out Thorns. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Thorns here. I don't really know if it's that good. Alright, we increase our health there. Good stuff. Okay, so maybe you don't get the max health boost if you aren't at max health at the end of that boss battle. Alright, I don't fucking know. Anyway, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. This episode has gone on for a little too long, so I'm going to cut it here again, and we'll get to Area 3 in the next episode. But I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, what are you fucking doing, buddy? Alright, whatever. Anyway, we'll get back to this in the next episode. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's getting increasingly more complex, which I dig. This guy's got 72 health. Sheesh. Alright, yeah. So stay tuned. Let me know if you had fun watching this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. I gotta get back to my blackjack shit. Anyway, bye-bye.